This is Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined once again by unbeaten prospect Tommy Hitman Hodgson. How you doing, mate?
Danny, I'm good. How's you?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you. Last time we spoke was just before your pro debut back in August.
Yeah.
2 wins under the belt since then, not lost a round. How have you found
Yeah.
the adaptation to professional boxing?
I've enjoyed it loads, mate. I feel like the pros has always suited me more better. Like, especially, I think you'll see more of us over the longer rounds as well. My first 2 fights have only been 4 rounders, so my next fight in December 17th is a 6 rounder. Then I'm gonna start pushing on again. That's when you'll see the best of us, I think.
What's it like going from competing at a very high level as an amateur to kind of starting again a little bit in the pros and fighting people that don't always come to win, and even if they do, aren't going to be the same sort of class as you?
I like it, mate. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the transition. I think it's massive and it's needed from amateur boxing to professional boxing. People see the slight rating, but it's a totally different game. Like, it is. Like, I got told on my debut, you'll have loads of time, Tommy. Just enjoy it. That's what I got told, and I was thinking, enjoy it. Like, obviously, it's like, I try to say switched on. So I was like, and when I was in there, mate, honestly, like, when I was getting warmed up, the full thing, like the full setup on that fight on platform, like, I didn't feel nervous, like, because everything was just perfect and went bang on. Like, even on the pads, everything was just crisp and that. And then when I went in there after the first round, I remember thinking in my head, like, to be Coach Dean, I was like, you're all right, like, you can see everything's at my pace and it's slow. I enjoyed it, it was class.
What are the main differences that you've noticed so far between the amateurs and the pros?
You don't need to chase nothing. Like, you've got that time, and it's like, I was sparring Maxi Hughes on Monday, right? That's how he gives this little shine out. And I want to know, so Maxi, like, even in the spar with me as well, like, changing the tempo between rounds, taking the foot off the gas when you want to, and when you want to put the foot on the gas, you go, like, different tempo changes. And doesn't it, in the amateurs, obviously, it's point scoring, and you're constantly, like, chasing each other about. And, like, if you're down, you feel like you need to, like quicken the pace up and stuff like that. But over the rounds, you've got plenty of time, and I prefer, to be honest.
How important is it that you get top class sparring, the likes of Maxi Hughes, when you're still fighting lower level competition as in your active fights?
You kind of switch off, can you? Because as soon as you switch off, you get they don't mess about. Like, it's class. Like, even like after with Maxine, when I spar Josh, not like, I like sitting down with them after having a bit cracking down, like, seeing how what they think about me and what I can improve on. Even with Sean O'Hagan, when I was sparring on Monday, like, I done a bit with Sean after, and he was just showing us bits and bobs, and it's good. I enjoy it.
What sort of things were they saying to you, either Josh, Maxi, Sean, any of them? What were their kind of main bits of advice you were saying about things you need to improve
on? Just keep on going at my pace. Don't overlook, like, instead of coming in straight lines and stuff like that and just trying to press your opponent, just like changing the angles, stuff like that. And it's just a few things. Just, it was good. I enjoyed it.
It sounds it. Are you going to be going back before your next fight?
I'm going to go on Monday. I'm sparring Maxi again on Monday.
Oh, good stuff. How good is he compared to some of the people you've sparred in the past, both as an emerging pro, but also in the amateurs? Obviously, you're in a great gym.
He's world class operator. I said to him after, I was like, Maxi, you're a genius, you, like just his feet are unreal. And like I said, that change of the pace, I heard in the round, I heard Sean saying, "Go on, Maxi, change your pace." And I was waiting for his feet to go, and his feet are like just you're showing us after how, and I was trying to do it, and I was like, Jesus, that's class up. But I like, if you miss, he makes you pay. Like, does I? And he's like, he's neat. I was trying to, like, feed and give him little things, show him little things, open up. And I couldn't say nothing, For the 5-6 rounds, I couldn't say nothing. Like, he's just watertight, and I was trying to open up and see what I could, like, go for, and there was nothing there, mate. I couldn't. But that's what I mean. Next ball, like, obviously, I hope I'll give him another shine on one day.
The good thing though is that if you spar him again in like a year's time or whatever, you'll be able to measure your own improvement, because you know how tough it is to find openings now.
Yeah. That's what I mean, mate. It's a class spar, like, it is class. I really like when you're in there, and after the round, like, when I'm going back, I get a drink and that, and I think, man, like, it's class. I'm enjoying it. Like, you kind of switch off.
Oh, great stuff. Now, you've been out twice already. You've got another one before Christmas. How
Yeah.
pleased have you been with the level of activity from, Empire and from Dennis Hobson?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for more. Obviously, when the lockdown kicked off, I was a bit stuck in the mud. I didn't know what was happening. Then, obviously, Empire and that come along and proper sort us right out. And obviously, I was just signing this contract with Dennis, which I'm going to be super busy with. So, and that's what I prefer being, mate. Like after a fight, I'm always back in the gym, anyways, learning. So, it's just a win-win, really.
And as you said, you just signed, you've signed a long-term contract with Empire and also with Dennis Hobson Fight Academy on Fight Zone. Just tell us why you decided to do that now. Why is it the right time?
Just as soon as I met Jamie in the loft from Empire, like we clicked straight away, and the stuff they were doing for us, like on social, like see me on social media, mate. Like I was hopeless, really. I didn't put that on, and like I just like training and fighting, but all that's getting sorted for us now, and Jamie and like the team, like Lydia and all that, and Reese, they're all legends. Like the proper sorting's right out. Then when I boxed on the Fight Zone card, for my debut, when I was speaking to Dennis, and Dennis was saying that's one of the best debuts he's ever seen. And I remember speaking to him on that, and he was like, I could say he was interested then. Jamie was saying, oh, look, there's a contract I look at. Then when I looked at it, it was a no-brainer, really, like, especially this early on, being 2-0.
What was the key to it being a no-brainer? Was it the level of activity, like how often they're going to get you out?
Yeah.
That's great. Now, you're out again before Christmas. Is it going to be another 4-rounder out in Sheffield?
6th round, I mean.
6th round, that's stepping up already.
Yeah. I prefer that, me.
Yeah, you got to be happy with that. I mean, obviously, the amateur pedigree dictates you're going to move relatively quickly, but not all prospects move to a 6-rounder so early.
No. But like I say, I'm 6 and the 8, and I think you'll see the best of me then as well.
Like, what's the plan for 2022? Because obviously you'll be 3-0 by then. Think all being well. Are you planning to kind of push on for some sort of title by the end of next year?
Maybe see what Jamie and I have to offer on Dennis, but like I say, I'm just going to take one fight at a time then to see how I get on.
Has anything surprised you about the professional side of the sport? You talked about the challenges and having a bit more time as well, which is obviously a positive. But has anything surprised you? Any challenges?
Nah, mate, no, it is like the way like I've come, like where I'm looking at it now. I'm loving it, Like I love it. Like this is probably the best, happiest I've ever felt in boxing, wise, but like 100%. Like amateurs and that, it is good. It's your apprenticeship, isn't it? You have to learn on the job and stuff like that. But turning to professionals, mate, every day in the gym, I've got my pal in now, Joe Lowe's, me, Joe, Dean, and Ross. But I'm learning it. I'm loving it, and like. Then obviously when I'm fighting and stuff like that, like you can see it's paying off, and it's nice. And even when I'm watching my clips back in the gym and when I'm in the ring, it's like it's nice to see. It's different. I never used to box like the way I'm boxing now compared to amateurs. I was more like bouncy and in and out. But the more like every fight and even every spar and that, when I was speaking to Maxi that in Sean O'Hagan, they were saying like you've come on even since the last time I seen you spar with Josh. So it's nice to hear. Like,
how have you found the ticket selling side?
Nice. It's nowadays like we're on my way, like everywhere everyone boxes, like I like the amount of people I've seen like for boxing way like there's me in April, but April's based on Liverpool at the minute, but we'll get backed by everyone. It's class. Like even when I'm walking on the street, I always see me pals and stuff like that, and like I'm not like everyone knows each other around you. It's nice to have.
And is the nutritional side a lot different? I asked because you were, around welterweight for your first fight and then dropped like half a stone before the second one.
That fight, I was meant to be coming in at super light for my debut. Then I got told, oh well, the kid's going to be coming at 147.
Right.
So I was eating what I won. Then I think when I got there, I think you come in 152 or something like that. You come in like 10, 11 pounds over. But
welcome to the pros.
I was like, I wasn't too fussed because the work had been done, and I just wanted to fight then.
So where do you think you'll settle weight wise? Because you were just under super lightweight for the second one. You
Probably
still
lightweight.
Super
lightweight.
Oh, lightweight.
No,
yeah.
lightweight eventually, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because you're only a few pounds over. You're not in title class yet. So
lightweight.
You're pretty big for a lightweight.
Yeah, I think I'll be big and strong as well.
Yeah,
I do the weight well, mate. I do the weight well. Like I've got a good strength coach, and I've got my meals and that sort. I know what I'm eating. I know what's in now coming in out my body and that, and it's sound. Sound.
And your parents help you out quite a lot. You were saying before, nutrition-wise,
Your
they
mum-
have stuff ready for
They've
it.
just literally left there. I would have got them in if I was still there. But I honestly,
That's a
me and
shame.
my mum and dad, they've been legends for, even when I used to do football, my mum and dad would do everything to go and make sure I had the best of everything. And then even with boxing and that, like, my mum texted us saying, "Are you in for tea?" Even this morning I woke up, right, because I was running out, I drink loads of water, like 60 litres of water a day. I had a text off my mum this morning saying, "What in the fridge for you?" And I'm like, just little through the class, they probably look after us later, like, but they eat well as well. Like, I remember getting me when I first brought my girlfriend around, yeah, right? There's like a little treat drawer. Well, it's not even a treat drawer, and I was like, she was keep thinking, "Oh, I'm dying for some chocolate," and I was like, "Tasha gonna be a bit like, yeah," like, so I took her in, and there's like 501 bars, special K bars. She was like, "Well, where's like the Mars bars?" And like, I was like, they don't do it because they know what I'm like, but it's good. It's nice.
You got to train her up, haven't you? Because eventually you'll move out.
Exactly. But she's on it. Like, she knows the score now.
Oh, great stuff. Now, just before I let you go, we asked you this the first time, but it's never too late for people to come on board. How can they find you on social media?
On Instagram, it's Hitman Hodgson. Same again on Twitter and Facebook. It's just Thomas Hodgson, but I've got a Hitman Boxing Facebook page as well.
Great stuff.
Can I quickly have a shout out to my sponsors, please, Danny?
Of course you can.
Because without them, mate, like, boxing's tough, man. You know what I mean? So, a quick shout out, Texo, HSS Scaffolding, who's been there from the very start, because that's my good pal. Power Clean Northeast, who just recently jumped on. Madame Tan, Gen Flow Systems, and Cozy Homes.
Great
They're
stuff.
all legends. Thank you very much, lads.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Mate, very best of luck for your next fight, obviously in December.
Danny,
and
nice
we'll have to
meeting
catch
you,
up again early in the new year.
Yeah, no problem, right? See you later, Danny, mate.
Great stuff.
Take
Take
it easy.
care.